we sure all our remote access is secure?
¿Qué le lleva tanto tiempo?
Data isn't updating between branches
Esto no va
quickly
bien.
enough.
Necesito un acceso.
Why is my internet not working?
Mamma
It's
mia,
a pain in
questo
the
non
neck
viene
to have to
mai.
reconfigure the network every time there's a new branch on this. My branch's team can't access other branches' data quickly, and it's affecting
Our
our
central network is protected from accessing
Can't be
malware.
down. It must be our network.
Wow, what a dream. Wish my real world problems would stay out of my nightmares. Alright, coffee, bagel, banana? Perfectly toasted bagel. Alright, let's see what's going on in the real world while I've been sleeping. Alright, let's log in. Hey, what are all these messages? Jen says that branch access to data at other branches is too slow. Hassan says the marketing team sometimes has trouble accessing their cloud apps. Accounting is complaining. Seems our network costs too much to maintain. And Goran in IT, he says the network's brittle and hard to upgrade. Well, seems like our WAN really could use an upgrade. Wonder what kind of solutions there are these days. Now, what to search for? SD-WAN. That sounds interesting. Let's take a look.
Enterprise-level wide area networks connect main offices with branches and other locations, allowing for networks can be labor-intensive to set up, brittle to maintain, and expensive to expand as the business grows. And because dedicated resources, wherever they're located, are managed with software using existing telecommunications infrastructure rather than dedicated hardware. This allows for direct communication among all of these locations rather than long, slow, roundabout routing through central corporate data centers. With Fortinet's Security First SD-WAN implementation, this reliability and speed come with the security and peace of mind of a dedicated private network while being much more affordable.
Wow, this sounds exactly like what I need. Sounds like if I enable the security fabric first, it gets even easier, so let's look into that first. Okay, so first thing, let's enable the fabric. Let's see, what's this? Oh, well, the root FortiGate, that can be headquarters. And authorize. Whoa, what's this? I can see so much in the topology now. All right, looks good. Let's save this dashboard, and I can come back to it later anytime. SOC as a service? Let's sign the CISO up for that. Well, that was pretty straightforward. Hey, what are these alerts here? Oh, right. Some of the applications are not performing well. Well, let's go ahead and enable SD-WAN next. All right, so I pick a best practice? That seems easy. Okay, let's pick the sites. New York headquarters. LA headquarters. A blueprint for all the new branches. That's easy. All right, blueprints for switching. And wireless. And done. Wow, that was quick. All right, let's take a look how it's working. Zoom into New York. Branches are communicating directly with ADVPN, not through the central office, so that's good. Wait, what? Office and Salesforce are offline? Oh, how do I fix that? Well, I guess I better figure it out. Oh wait, they're back online. I love when problems fix themselves. Oh hey, what's that? Looks like something's going on at the other hub. Guess I better go take a look. Let's zip the map over there, see what... Oh, I see, Zoom's having a problem. Looks like YouTube's slowing it down. Oh, it's fixed too, perfect. But just to be on the safe side, let's throttle old YouTube back. I'm sure they're just watching instructional videos, but business meetings are a bit more important. Now that SD-WAN's in place, we don't have all the lag of our traffic going through the data center at HQ. Plus, we can access our cloud apps a lot more quickly, especially from the branch. Our IT team will be able to set up new branches a lot more quickly now. Glad I found that blueprint option. Now whenever we roll out a new branch, they just plug it in and go.
Working with the test team at the other branch is going a lot better now that they've got access to each other's
The
data.
staff at the branches are a lot happier now that they can get data from the other branches quickly. Quick and reliable access to the build app. I can give the team the flexibility to work from home. Branch office to the
Ahora
network
es
is a lot
muchísimo
easier than it's ever been before.
Well, that should take care of all my pending issues. Breakfast, here I come. Whoa! IT department, Marco speaking.
Hello, Marco. This is Prisha.
Oh, hi Prisha, what's up?
You have a notification from SOC as a service.
What?
department.
Notifications from Fortinet SOC as a service? Unprotected users? Okay, I got it. Yeah, we do have a lot of remote workers now. And yeah, there was that recent acquisition. Secure access to our network? Yes, that's absolutely a priority. You're right, we need to make sure all the endpoints are protected. I'll get right on it. Wonder if there's a simple option for extending our network security to all those remote users. That sounds like what I need. Let's take a look.
Expanded and distributed networks. An enterprise needs to provide secure access to the internet, SaaS applications, and other services. Introducing FortiSASE, Fortinet's scalable cloud-based service powered by decades of FortiOS innovation and FortiGuard Labs threat intelligence. This scalable platform is purpose-built to keep remote users secure and also supports advanced client-side features. Is always protected. FortiSASE security POPs are strategically placed around the world to provide high-speed connectivity for your work-from-anywhere workforce. FortiSASE enables businesses of any size to ensure the highest level of security and performance for everyone.
Wow, sounds like FortiSASE is pretty easy to use. Plus, I can manage it the same way as the rest of my network. Okay, so these are the unprotected endpoints. Let's get this set up as soon as possible and get them protected. All right, let's get it set up. All right, select profiles. Oh, cool. These imported automatically from my SD-WAN network. AV, web, application, perfect. Oh, inline inspection of CASB and Sandbox? That's new. And we'll include everybody in this list. And let's see what happens. Oh, they're moving over automatically. Perfect. All right, a bunch of users are now on FortiSASE. Great.
FortiSASE provides edge-to-edge security by providing a full network security stack as an integral part of the WAN, rather than as an afterthought added later. This allows for consistency of data protection, reducing complexity to streamline and simplify security management. This, in turn, reduces administrative time and effort, resulting in lower costs and greater agility. SASE also provides greater visibility and control over the use of data.
Nice to see our remote users protected from online threats.
Wow, logging into the application is easier and quicker now.
Hey, the network seems pretty
Bien.
quick lately.
Seguro y rápido.
And now, time for breakfast. Huh? Oh, a message from Ji-hoon. Just got to the airport. I need access to the online accounting application. I filled out and submitted the application for VPN access, but the CISO rejected it. Oh, that's right. The CISO wants to ensure that everyone connected is posture checked. Huh, VPN doesn't really support that though. So I need to grant access to the network, but only for a particular application. Wonder what I can find out about that.
Do you have visibility into who, what, where, and how users are accessing your protected applications? TNA takes the opposite approach. Nothing is trusted until verified. Fortinet users accessing the protected application can be in the office or coffee shop or anywhere else. For more information.
That sounds like it matches exactly what the CISO wants. So we migrate this VPN over to ZTNA? Oh, I can migrate the existing SSL VPN apps right over. first pick the application, online accounting, yep. Let's search for tags for the employee. And let's just pick Jihoon, get it going first. All right, there's the app, and there he is. Oh, sounds like it's working for him.
Implementing ZTNA improves security at the perimeter of the network by making user identity the key to access. This allows for greater granularity of access control and verification of the user for each corporate application without risking potentially compromising access to other assets. This allows enterprises to modernize much more easily by adopting new applications with little or no risk to existing resources.
Wow, that was a good morning's work. All before I have my cold breakfast. Well, it was worth it. All right, thanks everybody. I appreciate your attention today. I think every year I make a demo for Accelerate, and obviously want to keep it, entertaining, but also to showcase some of the things that we've, just recently launched, and also some of the things which are top of mind that we're, obviously working on it and still in the process of releasing. Last year, for example, my demo was on, the Fortinet SOC, and which was obviously leading into the SOC as a service, which has been something that's been very, very successful for us. This year, throughout 2021 and into this year. And this year, obviously, it's around the convergence of SD-WAN, SASE, and ZTNA. And, I think there is one thing which is a common theme to both of these topics, which Patrice hinted at the beginning of this presentation today, which is around the resource shortage and the skills shortage in the NOC and SOC, and really about how we're delivering new innovative solutions every year to really address the customer challenges. I'm sure we all in this room remember the good old days, right, when networks were simpler. And why were they simpler? Well, number one, the applications were primarily in the data center, with a few exceptions, but highly localized. And on the same hand, users were mostly on net or on premise, and even the ones connecting remotely were considered on net. And so what this basically created is a situation where you have a limited and finite number of pathways that need to be secured. And for the NOC and SOC team, they need to be able to extend the network security to cover all those pathways. And we think back now and think that was simple, but it was really the invention of UTM which made it simple, because it allowed then those point solutions to consolidate and give the NOC and SOC the opportunity to leverage the resources they had and expand their skill and their services to cover them. Now, in the last 5 years, of course, there's been two major transformations, right? Number one, the cloud obviously has had a big impact. Applications have moved from being primarily in the data center to being primarily outside of the data center. So you've got a huge number of destinations where these applications can live. And at the same time, the users, of course, have now moved off net. And so what this resulted in is really an explosion in the number of pathways that exist. And the enterprise NOC and SOC still needs to be able to secure all of those pathways. And if you consider, even things such as IoT and beyond, it becomes even greater. And of course, there's multiple different solutions out there, different vendors that you can use. But obviously that creates, again, an exponential growth in the skills and the resources that you need to manage everything. And as by doing that, it obviously allows for security gaps to crop in and human errors to crop in as well. So just to kind of finish off, we talk about FortiOS everywhere. We've mentioned it several times in the session today. What that really means is being able to implement a single platform, a single OS, on-premise, at the branch, at home, in public cloud, and delivered as a service for those remote users.
And by doing that, it gives you automatically many things. So number one, you get a single pane to manage everything with a single rule base that gets installed to all those locations. So the chance of human errors and the chance of those type of things cropping in is much reduced. It also gives you a single set of logs. So all of the alerts and the incidents coming out are coming from a single source that can be easily correlated and very easy to scale up the organization. But we shouldn't forget that by putting FortiOS everywhere, it means you have SD-WAN everywhere. So if any part of the network gets slow, needs to be optimized, you have all those tools built in. They just need to be enabled and utilized. It also means you have things like ZTNA built in, which means that as you want to start locking down the attack surface, restricting access to that sensitive data, all that is built in. It can be enabled on a selective basis per user and per application. So it really gives a lot of flexibility and control to be able to onboard these new features and these new services rapidly and using the existing knock and SOC resources. And maybe one thing I'll just leave you with here, I mentioned it in the video as well, is around building in these best practices for these advanced features into the product. And this is one thing we looked at throughout the last year in order to get, allow the knock and SOC teams to really leverage the skills they have to enable these best practices out of the box. So, as we kind of go forward, as Michael mentioned earlier, we listen to customers, we look at the problems that they're really facing day to day, and we continue to look for new solutions and new innovations to solve those problems for our customers. Thank you very much.